So, but we're going to add a background. So I'm going to unmask the camera, put the camera here and then click off camera mask. I'm going to turn off the color card. So the color card, which is right here, just turn off the visibility of the color card. And to add a image or background, there's an icon here within the user interface. This button here that stands for import images. And you're going to click on that button and it will bring up the dialog box here. Now there are certain criteria we need to ensure that we have in place when we're importing images. First, we want to ensure that create layers and create single layer, so we will put it on its own layer. The other option is to add the image to an existing layer, and we don't want it to add to any of our existing layers. So we want to ensure that the first option, create layers, and create single layer name, those two radio buttons are selected. Another option that we need to do is under the vectorization section. I want to ensure that color is selected. So we select color. The next step now is to browse for our image. We're going to browse the directory. I'm going to go over to photos, pictures. I'm going to look for an image. And I'm going to add this background here that says house inside. And I'm going to click open. And you notice up here, it provides the link, the browse directory link to the file. Then you just simply press OK. Now, I know that you're not seeing anything happen on the screen. That's because the image is imported at frame number 1. So if I go to frame number 1, this is the image here, and the image apparently is in front of the character. So because now I'm not seeing the character, that means that the character is in front of the image. Now, there might be two reasons for this. The first reason is because the Dino Boy layer is below the host image, but that is not the case. The host image is indeed below the character image. So another issue would be the Z spacing of the character. So I'm going to select this character all the way up to the master peg. And now I'm going to hold down Alt and down to bring him forward. Now the character is in front of the image. So there are two reasons why your image might be in front of your character. It's either in the layering, the order of the layering, the image is above the Dino Boy layer, or if that is not the case, it might be a Z spacing issue where you need to bring the character forward in Z space. So now we're seeing the character. I'm going to use the select tool just to position it. All right. Let's see how that looks with the camera being marked. All right. That looks a little better. Now notice that when I move the playhead, the background image is disappearing behind him. That means that we need to extend the exposure. Notice that here where it says house inside, it only shows one drawing here and it's only visible for frame number 1. What we need to do within the house inside layer is move all the way down to the very last frame at frame 271 and press F5, function 5 on your keyboard. Oh, So we're still having some Z spacing issues where notice he disappears here. That means that there's some Z spacing issues with the keyframes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the character once again up to the master peg. And this time I'm going to turn the animate button off so that it now applies to all of the keyframes. So I pull down Alt and press down, and that should fix the Z space. Now he's now visible throughout the entire duration of the scene.